Hi Virgo Rising! Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their rising signs in the zodiac sign of Virgo. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you. And then we'll get a major arcana. And then we'll get a card from the end of the world as we know it, that created by me, that has the lunar phases and zodiac signs. Everything has been pre-shuffled. So let's go ahead and begin. I attempted to do your reading before and it just got all kinds of messiness. So we're going to condense it. I think I'm just going to keep this format that I created here because I really love it. It's very simplistic, and the cards that want to come through for it, so be it. But it doesn't have to be a whole massive amount of cards in order to get a specific message. So let's chill, boo. Let's go ahead and we'll get your first card here for love, for Virgo Rising. Oh, I have a channel title here of Miss Cook. This being honor of an ancestor of mine who, she was my babysitter when I was in preschool and kindergarten. And loved by everybody. She was a very lovable, warm, jovial person who had her ways, but she was fantastic in character, personality, everything that she did. She was very talented and very caring and kind, and I'll never forget her. She means a lot to me still to this day and always will. I do feel she may be here with me as I'm doing this reading also too. We had a very special bond, and I miss her dearly. I'm very thankful because I do feel a lot of the things that she did, like cooking and caretaking and organizing, the way that she took care of everything and all the kids that, she would have to look after. I think I picked up a lot from her, and that just kind of being a testament to all the beautiful women who helped in the upbringing, in my upbringing, I should say. Bless my mother for bringing me to this lady. It's a village. It takes a village. So let's get your first card for love. And so what I was going to say too, related to that may be resonant for you, and you having a staple woman in your life, divine feminine, because I do consider Miss Cook to be a divine feminine. And she was surrounded by dogs. Like, she had a lot of dogs, a lot of pet dogs. I remember that. And I think that might be why I'm allergic to dogs today, and that's okay. But dogs are representative of loyalty for the most part. And she was surrounded by it. And it wasn't hassle. It wasn't hassle-some. I don't even know if that's a word. It was her. It's what she wanted. It was her existence. It was, her home. And she took care of it very well. I love Miss Cook. So take what resonates for that. Let's get your first card for love. And she was a great cook too. First card for love for Virgo Rising. Had a smile like sunshine. I think she had a couple gold caps. This is good. Oh shoot. And I remember a blue dress she used to wear that had polka dots. Blue was a very beautiful color for her. Oh, look, and it's blue ink. Also, too, that's pretty cool. I didn't do that on purpose. Virgo Rising, first card for love. That's pretty cool. Virgo Rising. Virgo. Virgo Rising. Jeez Louise. Alright. 8 of Cups. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Let's get your money card. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll speak since this is going to be love, money, and you. So you are walking away from what's not emotionally fulfilling, or someone that you are soulfully connected to is walking away from something that's unemotionally fulfilling. And then the 8 energy may be relevant to the beautiful Leo rising video reading that I just did. That being pretty significant. It was titled Red Wings, and it had to do with 2 earth angels, soulmate recognition also. But with that 8, there was also a pairing that was a matching energy between 2 soulmates, divine feminine, divine masculine, and then that 8 also representing infinity. And that being manifested love, coming from this 8 of walking away from where there is no love, towards 9 of Cups of wish fulfillment where there is. And then the next step being the 10 of Cups. So very interesting also to the community post reading that I did yesterday, which was June 30th, 2025. The card was the 9 of Cups. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like there's a collective motion here that's moving towards the love, the true love, and what love truly represents. And I feel it's also about satisfaction of the heart, just really wanting to be happy and content and not waste life or time away that's been God gifted, and to really take upon the opportunity to make the best of that each and every single day. What I'm also seeing is Queen of Pentacles energy, where I'm getting like a blend of masculine and feminine energy here. So these cups could represent the masculine walking away from something that's not emotionally fulfilling, and then having the encompassing energy of the Queen of Pentacles from within them, and that being the soulmate recognition, where the 3 flowers have come through distinctly connected to the Queen of Pentacles, and then polarity energy of the Queen of Chalices. So that being both love and money. I feel overall security energy. And then the 9 of Cups of wish fulfillment and what's now being moved towards. And then the counterpart energy to the Queen's, the Queen of Chalices, Queen of Pentacles that I get as the same person, and that being your energy with the Queen of Pentacles also too, will be the King of Chalices and the King of Pentacles. Alright, let's get your money card for Virgo rising. Alright, alright. Alright, I heard a woohoo on this one. Woohoo! Shout it loud to the rooftops. Through the rooftop. Through the rooftops? I was gonna say, is it to the mountaintops and through the rooftops? Through the rooftops to the mountaintops. Alright, we have the 10 of Wands reverse. This is an end of burdens, release of burdens, but I also get it being soulmate recognition. And the reason I get this is because a couple of readings ago, this came through with a connected overall chaotic burden, outside energy that wanted to influence some kind of chaos on a growing and flourishing, beautiful love story here that I picked up. Where you can see like a pot energy, and this all coming from reversal energy, which I think is just completely fascinating. But a flower pot energy, and then the growth of a love story that was attempted to possibly be buried and put in the dirt, but your love shines so bright from within you both that sunlight energy helped you grow anyway to be who it is that you needed to be in the darkness. See this book energy, I see that here, and that even being like the leaves connected to the flower that's both you and your person that has the sun at the center. How sweet is that? So 2 Kundalini energies, 2 soulmates who are always connected, finding the light from within yourselves, finding each other in the darkness, and this being your love story, and the growth of this being beautiful, coming from the love that you both have and have always had from however long it is that you've been together, lifetime after lifetime. So with this overall 10 of Wands, end of burden energy, I do get that being also too connected to royalties. And there being some kind of end of burden connected to money. With this being in your money section. 10s are also about endings. and coming into new beginnings. This is super pretty though. Amidst the chaos. Next card. Three of Cups. And this will be, I'm getting the end of a third party. Like there's some unhappiness here, and you can see that floral energy I got with the Queen of Pentacles. I get that being connected to a different person, because you can see they're not white. And the cup energy, I did get that associated with the masculine energy. We do have 11 cups here where I'm getting the energy of justice, even possibly strength. And there being some kind of weakness connected to this association of what was a third party type situation here. Love and money being connected, where I get this overall beautiful energy for both you and your person. The love energy coming from here connected to what's here in the money. So that confirming that, but I get this being a masculine who may have been involved with an envious or jealous person here, with those flowers not being white like they are here, but being green. And that green not being, with this being negative energy, with this being, and I shouldn't say negative, but reversal energy, that's where I'm getting the envious and the jealousy and energy from that green, because green can represent a lot of things. But I also get with this reversal here, and what was associated here with this 10 of Wands and the burden and the outside chaos. And that could even be speaking to, what's here with this floral energy and these cup energies overturned, where there's no water. And it's almost like how would you say, like a oh my goodness, like a flower that, because it has that energy containing it, like what's feeding it isn't actually love. And so that could even be money, with money being also green and wanting to come through there. Wanting to have some kind of connect to with that green energy to the love story that's here. And I get this being a different energy, just like I got it here being different. So this, I feel, is going to be the third party, and this also being not only a third party, but a third party providing no kind of love, and it being complete burdensome energy. I do see the 10 and the 3 here creating a 13 energy, and that being an overall 4 energy. So with the 4 energy in reverse, this being an unstable energy that's being overcome, with the end of burdens being here. I feel this is just kind of shining light on what is connected to the overall burden of this 10 of Wands being now done and over with. And the truth being seen is also what I get here too, with the illumination. 3 energy will also be Gemini energy. So Gemini reverse energy, manipulative energy is also going to be associated with this energy, and the jealousy and the envy. And I do get this being a female energy, given that I got Queen of Pentacles with that floral energy. Could possibly be a reverse Queen of Wands is also what I'm getting to. Or even a reverse Queen of Cups. Reverse anything. Take what you will with that, but you'll know what that means for you here. So then the next card, looky there. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So I get this being also too about the release of some kind of burden. And in releasing that burden, it's creating the space for this hefty Ace of Pentacles to come through here for you. And that'll apply also here too with the 8 of Pentacles, and walking away from what does not serve one emotionally, or that has not been emotionally fulfilling. This being, I get this being both you and your person, but especially the masculine energy now here too, with the cups wanting to present itself, associated with the overcoming of burdens, and these 2 reversal cards kind of speaking to the 13 energy of a magnetic force that's helping to cleanse this area to be able to bring in the abundance that's rightfully meant. And so this will also be the 1 energy of a new beginning, that'll be associated with going from the 8 to the Nine of Cups that was channeled for the community post reading, to the 10 in an upright energy. Speaking to overcoming this energy here with the 10 reverse here in your money. Going into the upright energy of 10 new beginning, learning lessons, and having a new abundant blessed start. And then the 2 snake energy will be here, just like I got it here. You see it's very symbolic here. And this will be a part of that soulmate recognition. And it not just being about receiving money, but also this just being about abundance, it being everything. Wish fulfillment, complete emotional fulfillment, complete stability and security and happiness also here too. And then the sun energy, I do get that being a strong resemblance of what's here. And then you also see the 3 flowers that I got here also being here. I do get the sun card of illumination, and then that just taking me back to the sun that's here. In the sun card of this deck, you would see a feminine in white holding their hands, where they're holding mott feathers and they're hanging from the elbow, like the creases of where the arms fold up. And it looks just like this figuration here that's moving across the 3 flower energy. So I also get that being about happiness, associated with this beautiful soulmate connection that you have here with another person. And then rebirth energy will be also connected to that as well. This is super pretty. So this is great significant blessing that's coming through here for you. A healthy, wealthy, good sufficient amount of dough and finances, blessings. I'm getting this also just being connected to past life energy and what's designed. Red, gold, and green may be connected to the Karmic Chameleon song by the Culture Club. Shout out. That's a song from the 80s. But that could also be about the good karmas that are due here for you as a part of what's here in your money and overcoming and conquering. And now blessings coming through. Pentacles is going to be your energy of earth. And then I just saw 88, 17, and 17. That's so pretty. That's 2 star energies also too. So I do get that being both you and your soulmate. And that's speaking to the blessing, abundance. And that 8 will also speak to that too, with the prosperity energy associated as well. So you have great benefic energy. And with that 8 energy also being here with the 8 of Cups and what I got here for you and your person, that will also speak to that 17, 17, 8, 8 energy as well. And then I do see the energy of 11, of justice overall being had here for any kind of disruption or discord that's been caused when it comes to your finances connected to a third party who, for whatever reason, may have acted in a very malicious way. I do get with that jealousy and envy, taking it out on you and your person. And now the blessings coming through. All right, let's get your U card for Virgo rising. U card for Virgo rising. U card for Virgo rising. All right, no more taking is also what I'm getting here. I get this being possibly the third party. Let's see what's at the bottom. 6 of Wands reverse. And this is going to be illumination. 6 of Wands reverse, there's no success. There's also someone who is low in self-esteem. I get this being about illumination of the third party energy who wanted to get themselves involved or maybe try to bury in order to take what didn't belong. Because this pentacle energy looks just like this energy here, and you can see them in the upright. This is probably what they felt like and just continue to take from both you and your person here. This possibly being a Scorpio person too. But in this in this formation, this being in the upright, I also see this being about the energy that they've drawn from being in this energy of taking from what didn't belong to them is now being zapped back from their energy towards where it belongs, and that being why we have this here in the upright. And this will speak to this particular person here. So I did say feminine energy. This could be male or female, but this could also be someone who's strong in feminine energy also too, is what I'm getting. And this being about, I feel also too, what's internally, like almost like Jonah and the whale. I did hear that a few days ago. And like regurgitating, trying to swallow or put something down, and then it being regurgitated. It was actually when I was watching Jungle Fever. I was watching Spike Lee's Jungle Fever. And a pastor had mentioned that when he was speaking from the Bible towards his son. And it was in a very judgmental way, but for some reason that wanted to be brought to attention. So with the Six of Wands reverse associated, I'm just getting someone who wanted to win at all costs and maybe thought they could get away with it, and they're not actually winning. And I feel that the reason why also too is dealing with both you and your person as soulmates. The six energy being in reverse, and that just speaking to some discord and unhappiness. I also see a cup overturn, like a bowl energy overturn, the water being on top of that, and then a home overturn, and then the mott feather being overturned, and this just speaking to complete injustice. Someone also not using their intuition or listening to themselves and just going, I just get someone being very greedy. And when I say that, I'm also seeing the red, gold, and green that happens to be right in front of their, parts. That being significant in some kind of way here too. And then King of Pentacles reversed is going to be someone who's very ungrounded. So that being the emotional energy that I got here, connected to the feminine energy, and possibly hiding, manipulating behind that in some kind of way. So what I'm going to also do is get you, I don't feel that this is going to belong to you. I feel this is about someone that you're walking away from. We're going to get you an actual card. This just came through to actually show the deception. So with the 6 and the 1 energy from this overall king, there is a 7 energy. I do get 7 of swords, and there being some uncovering about theft connected to this person. Get an actual you card here for you for Virgo rising. That King of Pentacles is also going to be one who's very irresponsible with their finances, and I feel siphons other people and their energies in order to try to gain rather than doing the actual work themselves to get what is meant for them and not take from other people. You card for Virgo rising. And so with that being in the you section, that could just speak to everything that has transpired because of what we have here. And again, that exposure being about that person. You card for Virgo rising. That's too many. You card for Virgo rising. That's too many as well, and I don't get that as being truth. Let's go ahead and we'll put these back in here. You card for Virgo rising. Five of Swords reversed. So no longer being a part of something where someone is doing what it takes to win at all costs. That's the siphoning, deception. This almost like the Seven of Swords reversed, but we have very similar energy here with the Five of Swords. it being a complete injustice. I did mention the Justice card. Here it's going to be a card of 8, but we see the 8 energy that we have here with the 8 of Cups and walking away because it's been unfulfilling and unfair. Here's the manipulation of the reverse energy that will also connect to the feminine energy that I got associated with this 3 from the Gemini energy, 3rd house energy of Gemini. And a manipulative, over-emotional person who will do what it takes to win at all costs. Withholding a lot also too is what I get. And then the moon being next to this person will speak to the secrecy that they have attempted to hold. This being a 1 and an 8 coming together to create a 9. Here we have Temperance, and this being divine timing, divine intervention. It's a card of 14, comes together to create an overall 5 energy. Same 2 cards that wanted to come through. But we can see where the sun energy is at the crown of the temperance angel that's here, siphoning. And this is a masculine energy. This is counterpart energy I get to the feminine energy. And I do get this typically being about moon energy. I see Taurus energy with the green, and this actually being the upright energy of, like, you see it going over the heart chakra. I get that being associated. 2 of Cups. So with the sun at the crown and the communication, and here's that cup overturn that bowl. Where was that at? Right here. I feel that all the signs are evident and very clear. That leads back to one particular person. And a twin flame connection that attempted to be taken from. On the bottom, Knight of Swords reverse. So more of this reversal energy will just speak to the injustice and the removal of the 3rd party and why you have significant blessings and abundance that's coming through. And the end of what's all here connected to this 5 of Swords. The reversal of the speaking to this being over. Wanting to keep one hidden. The moon connected to the temperance energy of both you and a twin flame. This is a card for twin flames here. You see the sun and Scorpio energy. This is 2 sun energies. And it elevates beyond the sun energy here too with the messaging. Where I get that being about the uncoverings and relayings of truth. Even the like the messaging of the 10 energy here with the success and what's due for you and your person here together. I see that here on 3D plane, but you and your person being here in the moon energy, Scorpio energy being here. And then I just almost get this being like facade energy that was built to create some kind of manipulative situation. And wanting to keep the secret connected to twin flames. And then that being why we have this energy of that chaotic energy surrounding you and your person with the sun, the sun, the sun, and what happened here with the sun. And then the signs surrounding it. And that'll be this here, just kind of speaking to what's at the center. It's almost like what you see here. And this being the Gemini person with the 2 energies here, and not being a King of Cup or a true King of Pentacles. And this just, I also get that being the magician energy of wanting to surround the twin flame connection. That'll also speak to what's here with the air energy here from this reversal Knight of Swords and that abruptive energy. This is also gossiping, lying, deceit, backstabbing, doing what it takes associated with this here. And then you have the overall Six of Swords here to get away from what does not serve. This person being in this reversal Six of Swords, that's also speaking to them continuing on with what it is that they were doing that was a part of this and why this is overturned here and why you have this here of walking away, because this person was not moving away from this. And here we have the Sun, exactly what I channeled. With the mop feathers, you see that in the balance. Two serpent energies at the top here. This will also speak to the Ace of Pentacle energy here. And what's at the crown, connected to the Sun energy overall. True recognition also too. Illumination, rebirth, happiness. Divine feminine energy I also get too. And you see this energy coming towards. And I even get it being both you and your person here. Looking the same. So in coming towards you, and this being at the bottom of the deck, it was also about coming towards the masculine counterpart. And that wanting to be kept secret by this person. Alright, so message very clear on that. Thank you, Spirit. This overall being injustice, with the Justice card being reversed here. So, thank you, Spirit, for that message. Let's get your Major Arcana card for Virgo rising. I feel this may be ancestral help here too that a lot of you are getting spiritually if your twin flame connection has yet to come into fruition. A lot of good fire here too. You play with fire, you're bound to get burned. When you are fire, I feel that speaks magnitudes and volumes as to how it is that you manifest and create, but are a force together, two serpent energies. That's so pretty. And then even with the two serpent energies as being Kundalini energy, you see the masculine energy. I get that being a loving energy of the Two of Cup energy for both you and your person. Virgo rising, I want some chocolate cream pie. Virgo rising. Virgo rising. One card, please. Virgo rising. This is beautiful though. Congratulations to whoever is resonating with this and the truth being revealed in your lives, so that the magnificent blessings of love, beautiful fulfillment in love that has great passion, because there is a lot of fire with this twin flame connection especially, but you also have that energy here in the money. Virgo rising. Illumination Station. We're going to see what's behind that Sun card. Virgo rising. The crown is lit. I also want to say that too. That will speak to the Kundalini rising and reaching beyond the crown to communicate, but also being divine conduits to gain the blessings that are meant for you, where that may have attempted to be blocked and siphoned by someone who could have even been pretending to be a King of Cup and a King of Pentacle, and that actually being the divine masculine in the upright. Virgo rising. Ooh, I see that mop feather right under the moonlight too. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Okay, that's a lot. But we'll take it. Let's leave that there. Got 4 cards here. I feel like this. It's like 2 and 2. These all fell on top of this here. Yeah, the Magician and the Fool. where I get this being foolish behavior. Speaking to that surrounding energy of the chaotic energy that I placed those two cards right on top of, which will be this card here that's in your money. I get similar energy too with the divine masculine, using that energy from within to walk away from what does not serve them too. And then here we have the Hanging Man and the Strength card. And this all applies to, I feel, the actions of what's being illuminated. The foolish actions of a magician and you and your person having to be very strong. The Two of Cup energy, I do get that being significant with the Strength card that we have here. The reversal 8 that we have here is an injustice. The injustice going towards you and your person, where I get this being the energy of divine feminine and divine masculine. Shapeshifter energy, I get this being significant for the divine masculine, and that being a component for each of you, but this also being some kind of representation for the divine masculine and their testament to their masculinity and their strength and their power from within, and being able to, you know, be seen at the side of their lady, and it not being something, you know, that would make one seem like they're like weak, or it actually makes them stronger. So being an acknowledgement of this too, and being a great power. The chain that I see here, I don't get this being about any kind of control method whatsoever. I get this actually being about helping divine masculine to be released from these chains. Confirmation, you each helping one another in some sort of sense here, where you can see the Hanging Man being in suspense here, and I did get divine conduit, but I get this being manipulative energy to have both of you to be in some kind of suspense here to lose money, and for it to be look at this shit, for it to be siphoned. So manipulating, foolishly doing this magician stuff here, because this is what I pictured with the surrounding energy. And you see the love and the money and the tools of the fire and the lying sword being used here to manipulate the energy connected to both you and your person as a force of love and money, siphoning your energy to receive it for themselves, because they don't know how to take care of their own. They don't know how to gain their own, get their own. They don't know anything. And this being a sign of weakness. And that is what I got here. With this Justice card also representing strength with the 8 here. It's an 8 here. It'll be the same thing, but it applies for this person and that surrounding energy as a testament to the weakness and why it is that they did what they did here to receive what was not theirs. Whoa, that's very interesting. Illumination station. Then we're going to take a look here too and see what's behind that Sun card that just wanted to move anyway. But that's what I get here. And this happening for both you and your person. So again, where one person may have thought they were, you know, wanting to, and they might have been attempting to get at both of you, but wanting to get at one person in particular, this being the third party, being envious and jealous possibly. And then the green will speak to what is all here with this magician connected to the foolish behavior. But the surrounding energy, whether they got at one of you, you're still connected. That's the two serpent energy that's here. That's also here. That's connected to the twin flame energy that I got for you both. Pisces energy will be here. This will be your polarity energy, so the shadow energy also. And then the darkness energy of this reversal sun energy connected to this person will speak to that shadow work also too. Surrounding energies and all the reversals that are coming through also connected to this person, where they may have strong Scorpio energy. The 8's kind of speaking to that too. 8th house energy of Scorpio also being present. But here we have a 10 energy. And so 10th house energy of Capricorn, Saturn energy is all over this. And I just get karma. automatically with this. And then also being about the chaotic energy that's been here in your money, connected to that third party of that reversal 3 of Cups. And the 10 manipulative energy surrounding both you and your person, but you both having the sun from within and receiving it, and rightfully so. But this being the uncovering of what's happening, or what's been happening, as a part of some siphoning towards your abundance, because this is love and money. Let's see, let's not cook that up. We'll just do this here. And then let's see what's at the bottom. Tower. Here's the Tower energy, where I'm getting that reversal 10 of Wands, and this reversal 6 of Wands being the Tower energy, and that being the fire energy used by this person here, and it blowing up in their face, it being karmic return. You could see the tower that's blowing. So building foundations on lies and deception, continuing to build up on this. It can only go so high. You reach and touch that sky where the universe is involved, and it has nothing to do with truth. It's going to be brought down. Balance being restored also here too, and I just get this energy coming from the sun energy. And then even here, and the manifestation of balance, you both manifesting and demanding this in your lives. And so in doing that, it's creating this illumination of the disruption that's taken place here when it comes to both your love and your money, that's being blown out of the way. Balance being restored. Fairness being given here too, because there's been an unjust situation here connected to great manipulation for a very long time. The next card after the Tower card is the Star card. And that'll be the beautiful 8 energy of what's created here by walking away, walking into your destiny, with that 17 energy, creating an 8. And that being connected to Scorpio energy as well. I see some kind of distinction also here too. That could be significant as well. And you both seeing this, watching this happen for this person. Okay, and then behind the Sun card, immaturity. This will be more of this energy here. So this is violating boundaries, spying beyond measure, possibly going through records, files, hacking. That being illuminated also too. All the dirty works, everything that's been shadowy. The light creates the shadow. Or shadow may think that shadow is all shadow, but shadow wouldn't exist without the light. So balance, the restoration being under the sun, just it brings me back to this here and what's meant for you, and then what's also at the crown here for both you and your person, where you're coming into wish fulfillment and happiness and complete emotional fulfillment in both love and money, and the you section here too, with there being great illumination. Let's get your final card, boo. For Virgo rising, I love your read. Virgo rising. I have to figure out what I need to do to get this chocolate cream pie. I don't know if I should go to one place or to another place where I know I can get it like really rich and authentic. No shortcuts, hey? Maybe that's a sign there too. No shortcuts. So we'll go to the OG spot. I'm not feeling that. Let's get a card here for Virgo rising. All right, Crescent, and this will be your moon energy of the beauty of what's here and how you both work together as a team. What's been attempted to be created as some kind of a facade here, and then you both rising and elevating, being in this energy is what I'm getting there, and just being strong and illuminating. Sun and moon energy being present here in your reading also speaks to a divine connection and divine counterparts between divine masculine and divine feminine. And then crescent energy we just got out of that energy with the new moon that just took place. It's about foundation, resistance, and resources. Keywords for crescent are venture, gather, fortify, prepare, filter, externalize, advance, and expand. Beautiful Jupiter energy and blessings galore. The Nine of Cups with that 9 energy is also going to be not only your energy with the Hermit energy, a part of that, but also Sagittarius Jupiter energy, Jupiter being the ruler of Sagittarius. And then we do have significant blessing connected to the Piscean card. That also being significant. I get this being a higher level spiritual connection. The twin flame energy. If you're not twin flame, strong soulmate, soul flame energy for sure. Like I'm even getting blue flame. That could be significant for you as well. But I get this being so powerful of a force that whatever has wanted to come against it, all you have to do is be in your power, but then also to acknowledge and love your counterpart and working together, that being the love that you share, as a force to illuminate and to completely blow out of the water anything that has caused any kind of attempted block or disruption or siphoning of what's yours and not belonging to someone else. So beautiful energy here. I get this being strong association to the moon card power that has come through for soulmates a lot lately. I want to grab that deck just to show. Let me go grab it. Yeah, look at this. It's amazing how when I go to look at cards or get a card, what the message is when I go to get these cards. It's very similar to what we have here for your reading. And I do get this as divine masculine and feminine with these upright energies being here. And so this is what I was seeing also too, along with what I got from this particular card also too, but the sun and moon together, crescent energy being here, and then the sun energy overall, that'll be the strong Leo energy, Two of Cups even, and then we have 9 and 9 here also too. So each of these could also be resemblant for both you and your person, and just the different journeys that you had. And then you see 2 towers here with these 2 pyramids and that facade energy that I got here. All that helping you and your person to rise and elevate into higher being and higher realms. To know the truth from within yourselves, and then also how it is that you can help others. And to get yourself away from toxicity on the 3D plane. Alright, Virgo Risings, this completes your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. Oh, I want to mention too, just seeing the distinctions there with the masculine energy and that sun energy also being here. Just wanted to point that out. I got that too. Take great care. I love you all. Peace.